Cancers, I'm Christy, you're watching Tiny Total Tarot and this is your reading. As always, if anything I say resonates or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing. Let's get on with your reading. What's happening for the beautiful Cancers this week? Okay, that was a big jump out of the deck. King of Wands flew out. Some cards fell on the floor also. The World card. These are really jumping across the desk. The Magician and that's a lot. I'll take that one. The Temperance card. So you have 3 out of 4 major arcanas. Firstly, King of Wands has been coming out for everyone so far. So King of Wands is the symbolism of man or woman, doesn't matter. It could be your energy, it could be someone you're very closely connected to, but the energy of the King of Wands is somebody wearing a mask and pretending to be a lot more sure of themselves, a lot more confident, a lot more entertaining than they feel. They're very like I was gonna say obnoxious, but not necessarily obnoxious, just full of life, full of beans, full of character, very loud, but they don't actually feel confident on the inside. For some reason they're playing this version of themselves that isn't quite fitting with who they actually are. So this could be you, kind of, it could be you faking it till you make it in some sense. If you want to be more confident, if you want to be more loud, you could be kind of wearing that hat this week and pretending until you feel the same, because that's always a good thing to do, pretend. Fake it till you make it, basically. But also there could be someone around you that is, you wouldn't know it, but they are definitely not as confident as they're showing up to you. Then you have the World card. The World card is wrapping up a cycle, and usually I get the Fool card come out after this because it's the next card. Funnily enough, like, those two always come out together, but the World card is usually wrapping up cycles, like closing things, bringing things to a close so that you can then start something new. It could be you wrapping up projects, finishing off books. Some of you, I don't know why that's coming through, but it's just like once you finish one journey, then you know you're free to start a new one. So closing a cycle, closing a chapter, and feeling quite accomplished as well, feeling very happy too. Like, it's not, there's no looking back, it's more of you're ready for a new start now, and you want to finish everything and tie up any loose ends before you start the new. It's very refreshing energy and very, I don't know how to put it, but just cleansing. There's something about you cleansing and getting rid of things you don't need also coming through. So you could be cleaning up your space or something. Then you have the Magician card. The Magician is the manifestor card, or a master manipulator in some way, and there's something here where a lot of you could be manifesting. There could be things you want and you're really like focusing on bringing them into your world and feeling as if you have them in order to attract them. With the Magician, a lot of you are very magnetic as it is already. You don't really have to try. You're already creating things for yourself without intending to. You're just in this positive space. Others of you are intentionally very much feeling your way into a better reality. Then you have the Temperance card, and Temperance is obviously tempering. Some of you are definitely working on balancing your energies out. Some of you could, I feel, go from one extreme to the other of being very, very productive and very workaholic-y almost, and overworking yourself. Then you go to the other extreme of being drained and being burnt out from doing that. So there's something here where this week you're working on finding that balance and not overdoing yourself, not overdoing it, and just letting yourself not have to be, I don't know, some of you are definitely working yourself to extremes, almost trying to catch up on something, but you're already there. You're not needing to catch up, but for some reason you think you do. You think you need to catch up, but you don't. Clarifying the King of Wands. You have the King of Pentacles to clarify the King of Wands. Some of you are actually pretending to be someone that isn't even as valuable as who you actually are, which is always the case, because your authenticity is the most attractive, most valuable, most precious thing there is you being your actual fullest self without really batting an eyelid as to what others are doing. But it just seems as if some of you are pretending to be a version of yourself that you think is going to bring, that you think is more attractive, that you think others will be more drawn to, or there's just something where you're pretending and changing yourself in some way without realizing if the shoe was on the other foot, if this was someone else looking at you, they would want to change themselves into you. Like, you don't see your own worth, you don't see your own value, you're masking yourself. Your actual truest self is so much more like, so much more valuable than whoever you're not pretending to be, but almost, you're a lot more confident and sure of yourself than you give yourself credit for. And it's like you're telling yourself, I'm not confident, I'm not this enough, I'm not this enough. But you are more than confident enough and sure enough. You don't actually realise the World card clarified by the Eight of Wands. There is a cycle closing very quickly. And I don't know why I'm seeing on the Titanic. This is actually a Titanic deck, didn't even realise. On the Titanic, you know that scene where they close down all the underground, oh god. They close down all the doors to make sure that the water stays in the bottom layer of the Titanic. But they close real quick. Those doors close. They just drop. There's something here with the Eight of Wands and the World card where I'm just seeing those doors close. And there's something here wrapping up very quickly. Eight of Wands moving forward successfully, fast movement, fast paced, bang, 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 things happening. So some of you could find yourself in this place where, with the World card, your job wraps up, your work wraps up, something wraps up, and then you're like, oh, that happened quickly. And you're left in for a second of going, whoa, what do I do? With the Eight of Wands, there's more happening just as quickly, just as fast, because Eight of Wands is back and forth. Sometimes it can be communication, sometimes it can be messages, emails, phone calls, but whatever it is, it's bang, 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 bang. So as soon as one thing closes, there's another thing opening just as quickly. Clarifying the Magician card, you have the Nine of Cups. So that's very nice to see, because that means you're manifesting actually a lot of happiness and a lot of emotional contentment for yourself. Others could be focused on manifesting money and security and materialistic energy. You're not security, that's probably a good thing to manifest, but others manifest and want to manifest a lot of the time if they're in the lower vibration. Money and things and, you know, material things. But with the Nine of Cups here, with the Magician, you're focused on manifesting happiness and inner contentment and just being happy by yourself, not needing anyone, not needing anything, just needing yourself. And it's really, really nice because it's working. You feel good and you're manifesting. The more you are of something, the more you then become again of it. Do you know what I don't know why it's coming through, like, I don't know why I'm getting doubles come in, like, you're doubling. So if you're very, very happy and content in your life, it's gonna double. And if you're not happy with who you are, that's gonna double. And it's gonna, but yeah, that's what I feel. A lot of you are finding yourselves in very happy, content places this week, no matter if you're a little bit lost or you're a little bit uncertain of the next stage with the Eight of Wands. I feel like this fast change is happening. You're still choosing to be happy in that uncertainty, and that's then doubling, and there's going to be clarity coming in where you go, oh, I'm so glad I didn't stress. Clarify the Temperance card. You have the Knight of Wands. Knight of Wands with Temperance. Some of you are tempering out your passions and excitements and talents and skills, because Knight of Wands for me is someone that's sometimes this is player energy. So you could have a couple of players or people that are interested in you for the wrong reasons, and you're kind of trying to breadcrumb them or something with the Temperance card. I don't know, you're trying to see if their true colours shine through or something. Others of you, this player energy is yourself, and you're almost breadcrumbing yourself through different skills and talents, and there's so much you want to do. And with the Temperance card, basically your focus is on spreading yourself thin between lots of different hobbies, and I really like that energy because I feel like you're focused on what makes you happy, what you enjoy doing, and you're like, well, I want to do everything, and you're just spreading yourself through different play. You're playing, but instead of playing people, you're playing violins, and you're playing instruments, and you're playing, you know, just things you enjoy, basketball, and you're not... I just feel as if your focus is on inner happiness and not negative, or not things that could rely more on other people pulling through. And I'm not saying other people won't pull through for you, but I'm just saying you're very aware this week that you're going to choose to be happy no matter what's going on in other people's lives. You're kind of focused on doing your own thing. It's like you're doing side quests and things. You're doing your own side quests, missions, just for you, and just focusing on being happy. I really like it. It's so sweet. I'm going to wrap your reading up here. Thank you so much for watching. If anything I said resonated, or you feel it will in the future, please let me know by liking and subscribing, and I'll see you next Tuesday for Tiny Toilet Hair Tuesdays.